and a medium coffee.
Would I complete your order, sir?
Yes.
We're going to see Destin today! Okay, so look at how Mayfield rides down the road. That's in kilometers per hour. Why is it in kilometers per hour?
It's better.
Can you even tell me how fast we're going right now?
70.
And how do you figure that out?
Math.
Yes, but what's the equation?
1.61 kilometers in a mile.
And you're just doing that in your head?
Yeah.
Mall of Georgia! Cheesecake Factory! Mayfield's indulging me. We're in the biggest Barnes & Noble I have ever been in my life, in the Mall of Georgia. Has an escalator. We are currently supposed to be looking for a book for Destin to sign. Mayfield's distracted. He won't choose anything. Choose a book. We need Destin to sign something when we meet him. In true Mayfield form, we ended up in the medicine section. Mayfield told you that we talked about you. We actually really did.
I thought that was just like his smart looking too. That is so cool.
1001 days so you can get smarter every day. Destin thought that he was super clever when he wrote that. So I think we found the Space Center. Maybe. Rocket tips you off a little bit. Look at that one. Did you see that one? Right there. It's next to a Marriott.
The Saturn I was the first in the Saturn family of launch vehicles developed solely for space exploration. Taller than a 16-story building, the Saturn I could launch 9 metric tons of payload into Earth orbit. First static tested in Huntsville in May 1961, the Saturn I launched the first unmanned Apollo spacecraft in May 1964. In 1965, the vehicle launched 3 Pegasus satellites designed to detect micrometeoroids in space. The Saturn I had a 100% success rate, unprecedented for its time. An updated version of this vehicle, Saturn I-B, launched Apollo 7, the first manned Apollo flight, in October 1968, 3 Skylab missions in 1973-74, and U.S. astronauts during the Apollo-Soyuz test project, July 1975. America's moon rocket consisted of the Saturn V launch vehicle plus the Apollo spacecraft stacked atop it. More than 6 million parts went into the complete stack. On launch day, the fully fueled rocket towered 363 feet above the pad and weighed a hefty 6.5 million pounds. Marshall Space Flight Center and its contractors designed and fabricated the Saturn V. The Manned Spacecraft Center, later Johnson Space Center, oversaw the development of the Apollo spacecraft. All told, more than 400,000 people helped build the mammoth rocket. This is Casper, the Apollo 16 command module that flew to the moon and back. On April 16, 1972, a Saturn V rocketed Casper into space. Inside were astronauts John Young, Ken Mattingly, and Charles Duke. The command module returned safely to Earth 11 days later with its crew and 208 pounds of moon rocks. The Lunar Excursion Module, or LEM, was a 2-stage vehicle designed for space operations near and on the moon. The ascent and descent stages of the LEM operated as a unit until staging, when the ascent stage functioned as a single spacecraft for rendezvous and docking with the command module.